I don't know if you can hear that. Good morning, it's the Big JB on Friday. But there's a lady pulling into a parking spot around the corner. She just turned it off. That is so stinking loud. I'm in my car. She's in her car. She is, I don't know, 4 or 5 spots away from me, I would say. She's not that way. She's actually that way. But I don't want to turn around and look at her and be like, why is the music so loud? So, but I'll tell you about it. I am heading into work a little late this morning. It is just a few minutes after 9. Normally I like to get to the office about 8. But I looked at the traffic this morning. I didn't record yesterday because I worked from home. Because traffic was so bad, I ended up spending a total of almost 3 hours in the car. That was an hour, more than an hour and a half trying to get to work, stopping for a potty break, checking some email, doing some work from within my car while I used Tully's wireless signal, and then I turned around and headed home. So it was almost 3 hours all told. Traffic was horrible, and this was taking side roads. So I took side roads like I normally do, and it was terrible. I mean, it was stop and go from way far away than it normally is. So I turned around, hopped back on the freeway, went over. There's a mountain that the freeway goes over to connect to one of the main highways. I took that. That was stop and go all the way up to the exit. I got off the freeway, and at that point I'd been in the car for an hour and a half or more. Pulled over, went in, used the restroom, got out my laptop, did my work. I couldn't take it. I don't know about anybody else out there, but I can't stand that. I mean, it would have been better for me to have stayed home than to have come into the office. So this morning, I looked at the traffic. My wife found some amazing traffic cams. I'm messing with my card key. ADD. My wife found some amazing traffic cams that I didn't even know existed that showed me the different side roads that I normally take. So none of my kids have school today, so I could leave the house a little later than usual. But I was still going to leave, relatively on time, in time to get here at 8. So I'm looking at the traffic cameras, and already at 7 in the morning, stuff was starting to back up. And there was just no way. I was like, I am not going to sit through this. I'm not going to try to do this again. So I IM'd my boss, who was online at 10 minutes after 7. Man is insane. For that. To be clear, I like my manager a lot, but to be on at 7 and to have stayed on till I know he was on later than 6 last night. So I IM'd him and told him what was going on and that I was going to have to leave later, and he was like, well, okay, I guess. And I'm like, dude, really? I'm not going to sit through traffic for an hour and a half to 2 hours. That spends time just sitting on my butt in the car that I could use instead for coming or to actually doing work at my house. So essentially that's what I did. Is I worked until about 8 o'clock. I checked the traffic cams, and then I left. And I might have to start doing that because I'm not gonna waste time. I'm not gonna waste time in the car waiting to and you leave my house at 7 and get in at 9 or 9:30. No, there's no way. I can't stand that. So on the whole topic of driving, I also witnessed an accident this morning. It wasn't bad. It was just a bump, but it was involving a business transport that drives people around from meeting to meeting and that kind of thing, and a guy in, I believe it was a Camaro, new Camaro, and red, and they traded paint. And it looks to me like the business shuttle was at fault. So I pulled over, gave him my contact information, made sure everybody was okay, and headed on here to the office. So exciting morning. This weekend I have one big project that needs to get done, but I am not looking forward to it. Actually, 2. I need to recalc. Notice how I say calc. I don't leave out the L in that word because there's too much giggling and tittering that happens. So I'm going to recalk the bathroom, the bathtub and shower in my kids' bathroom, and then I have to clean my wife and my bathroom because it is disgusting. It has been a long time since we cleaned it. Neither of us are too eager to get it done, but you know what? It's got to get done. It's going to be gross. It's going to take a long time, but it really, really badly needs to be done. So that is that's going to be my Saturday morning, I'm sure. So, and then I think a weekend from now, or about a week from now, I'm going to do my annual PTA party, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. My brother and I have a get-together every year, and we hang out and with our friends, and we watch PTA and have a great time. It is a great Thanksgiving movie, and it sort of helps to set the mood for us for the month of November as we lead into Thanksgiving. So we want to get it done. So I'm looking forward to that very much. That's it for me today. This has been the Big JB. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Follow me on Twitter at Voice of the Big JB, and have a great weekend. I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye.